Brother Abdul, talking to you about this Sue Surf and Conceited battle. I was a little anxious to see this battle for real, and I don't know if you peeped my predictions or whatever, but I had some pretty strong opinions about how I thought this would unfold. It was tricky, man. It was tricky. The way that this thing worked out was kind of crazy. It was kind of hard to grade for me because I'm biased. That's one. But not only that, just the style difference and that, I don't want to say the content, but yeah, I'm gonna just stick with that. The style difference is so different. I believe Conceited went first. Conceited came out and it was punch city, you know, it was punch after punch after punch, like, jeez. It was Conceited did what Conceited do. If you know him, you know what he do. I'm not a fan of Conceited, so that's why I say it's real hard for me to grade this one, because I would hate to come across as biased, because I don't like dude for real. To me, everything with him is forced, and which comes across as extremely, extremely fraudulent. So that's why I don't personally like his persona. The boy had some lines though. It was, like I said, it was line after line after line. And of course it was comedy. Most of it was just comedy jam. That's what he do. The Cox lines was hilarious to me. Like, the Cox lines was funny. Like, he hit him with, I don't know, 5-10 Cox lines. And what was even funny was Surf like corrected him on his name, like, a little minor correction. Like, what are you doing, Surf? Like, what was the point of that? Just looked kind of silly. But see, they hit him with the Cox, and then he hit him with some kind of the clock, something about the clock, minute, something second. It was fly the way he put it together. It was tough. I was like, ooh. And he hit him with hit him with a Quran. Something about some Allah, Quran, Muslim line that was crazy. He put it together nice. Like, it was. He had some joints, man. He had some joints. He had like a few that hit pretty hard, and then a lot that were just typical Conceited lines. It was punch after punch. I feel like his punches ain't never really hard. Like, in general, he landed some good ones. Though. He landed some good ones. Surf came out. And Surf tried to do a rebuttal, and it was horrible. Like, it was the laziest, unconfident rebuttal that I've ever seen. Like, what is that about, dude? Just stick to the script. Like, don't do a rebuttal, B. Like, don't do a rebuttal, because it ain't come off good. It looked terrible. Like, so it was awful slow. Like, oh man. You let me down, B. Like, you let me down with that. Like, I was like, oh God, what's going on with homie? Because I actually like Surf. I'm a Surf fan. You can say that. And homie started off terrible, man. So, but after he did that whack rebuttal, he get into his real rap, and it was dope. It was dope. It was dope. Surf give another feeling. Like, I'm not speaking to the realness of either one of these dudes, but when you talk about believability and aggression, Surf got that, So Surf was coming at this dude real aggressive, and it just felt a lot more authentic. Therefore, I liked it more, personally. With that said, regrettably, I still got to get that round to Conceited. Conceited was just too much for him. Conceited was really consistent. It was consistent. He was. It wasn't no knockout punches, but there was a lot of speed jabs that was leaving cuts and maybe little speed knots. Like them annoying punches that Can't, you can't get him out your face. Like he just stayed in his face. Conceited got round one. You know what I mean? Round two, it was pretty much a mirror of round one for the most part. He was doing what he do. Conceited did what he did. Like it was punch after punch. I mean, punch drunk. Like my man was coming with punches, B. And what happened again? This nigga Surf tried to do another rebuttal and it was awful again. It was awful again. And I'm like, yo, like, I'm really, really nervous at this point. Like, what are you doing? Like, it's one thing to lose, it's another thing to look bad. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh man. So he kicked that whack rebuttal, whatever it was, and he got in his bag. He got in his bag, and I felt like that real rap thing that we hear about, he gave him that real rap. It was real aggressive, it was real personal, and it felt authentic. You know what I mean? We never know when these niggas is lying on each other, but it felt real. You know what I mean? It felt like, okay, yeah. And Conceited stood there like he did most of the battle, trying to hold his his little pants up. Where does Conceited get little pants from? Like where does a guy that small get little pants that don't fit him? Like that's crazy to me. He's standing there holding them. He got some high top, look like polo boots. He got high top polo boots. And even with those, the pants is still super small, and they up under he got them way up under his ass. Like they capris or something. These some little pants. Like anyway, the little pants was real distracting. You know what I mean? They took away from some of his bars, right? Anyway, and then probably like, yo, why you talking about this man clothes? Why you laugh? Why you telling jokes? Whatever. Like, I don't know. That's what they do. That's what Conceited do. He joked, right? And he came out there looking kind of like a joke with them little pants. So, take nothing from him. The boy did his thing. I still got Surf edging that battle, that second round, because it was real intense and aggressive. Third round, whoop, 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 Conceited again. And by this time, I'm personally getting bored. Like, I'm like, yo, I can't take much more, dude. Like, I'm just not a Conceited fan, So I'm here he go with these same old silly punchline. But he kept me interested. He did. You know what I mean? Like every 1, 2, 3, 4, then he give me something like, ooh, like something, you just can't take it away from him if he giving it up. And he was giving it up. It was consistent. I think this third round was his weakest round, but it was still good. Like it was good, you know what I mean? It was just, if you got to throw away a round, that was the wackest round for him, in my opinion. Surf did it again. Another whack rebuttal. This was his best rebuttal, his cleanest rebuttals. I guess he got rebuttal practice. You know what I mean? So he finally kind of got it right. This third round. I hated it still, but it is what it is. And he turned up again. It was the same, like it was nice. It was nice. But homie stopped short, and that stop short made it not debatable for me. And y'all know how I feel about Conceited. You know what I mean? But it won't debatable. To me, you got to play fair, man. It hurt me to admit it. But my man Surf took the L, man. He took the L. He lost those 2 rounds. Some said 3. And a lot of people I know, not a lot. Majority of people I know or have even conversed with say Conceited got that, And some people did say Surf got it. But we're talking like, 25-75, Conceited. It is what it is, bro. You gotta tighten up, man. Don't be trying to bring nothing new to the game. Like, that's not your thing. Leave the rebuttals for, DNA and them dudes that can do that. That's not your twist or your go-to move, nigga. That's not your thing. Leave it alone. Because it really hurt him. Every round he started out slow. Every round he started out like, whoa, what is he doing? So even when he tightened up, it just ain't really, it was, I must say, too little too late. And in that shortstop third round, whoa, what are you doing? He lost the battle like that. He gave it up for real. Salute to both of them though, man. I don't like the boy's style or nothing, but the boy put in that work. That boy Conceited, he earned his title as a solid battle rapper. He do his thing, man. And he got over on Surf this time. Better luck next time, Surf. Whoa. Hollow. I forgot to talk about Hollow. Yo, what was that about? Like, I know everybody gassing Hollow. I know everybody's gassing Hollow. Everybody, I guess, miss Hollow, he been gone and this. Y'all got Hollow thinking that he built for Lux. You're not built for Lux, Hollow. I'm gonna just say that off rip. You a silly, funny rapper. And you're very creative. You gotta, your freestyle is nice. But come on, man, you saw what just happened. You saw what just happened. If there was some doubts about what Lux can bring to the table, like, there shouldn't be no more doubts. I don't believe that Hollow is versatile enough a rapper to seriously compete with Lux. I think that's kind of silly. I don't know who's gassing him. I don't know what that's about or why people is acting like that battle's gonna be crazy. I hope it don't happen, for real. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that at all. Hollow ain't even sound sure. He's like, yo, tell Lux what's up, like, and he stood there looking silly. I don't know, man. And I might be sounding kind of anti-Hollow, and I'm not. I rock with Hollow. I like Hollow. But it is what it is. Like, come on, man. This is like, nah. Hollow and Conceited, I feel like they similar, they funny rappers. Like, keep the funny rappers with the funny rappers, you know what I mean? I don't know about no real rap coming from Hollow, you know what I mean? I don't know, man, y'all talk to me, man. Like I said, I know a lot of y'all is gassing Hollow, y'all telling them to go do this. So, I probably catch some heat for this one, but, I definitely want to hear about it, man. I definitely want to hear about it, because it don't make sense to me, somebody make it make sense. Abdul.
My beloved Iron Sheik say, Allah Akbar. Hold on, I got you.